Alright, let's get this started. I apologize right off the top. If you hear my voice right now, it sounds like I'm losing my voice. Don't know what happened, woke up and gone. Voice is absolutely just shot, so I'm working through this right now. But I wanted to do this video because we are approaching here in the United States. For all those international subscribers, thank you so much. For all those domestic, thank you so much. But we here in the States are approaching 9/11. One of the most infamous days that goes into our American history. And I wanted to touch base upon a topic that really hopefully will tighten things up in our country. And let me start with this. Back in 2001, when the fall of the Twin Towers occurred, when that took place, I've never ever seen our country rally together the way it did. It didn't matter the color, the race, the religion, culture, whatever. If you were an American or a descendant or whatever, a citizen of the United States, everybody got together. The only unfortunate situation, which I really hated back then, was the assumption that anybody that looked Middle Eastern was a terrorist. Now that was stupid as hell. But here's my point. The fact that we are approaching this date, 9/11, a big, huge day where we passionately rallied together to support our fellow brother and sisters and just showed so much love as Americans, that this day and age, why are we separating ourselves again? From race to gender to culture to religion, like we fell apart all over again. And one thing right now that's really going on that I am so happy to see so much passion and drive is this whole Black Lives Matter. But the one thing I want us to heighten and get past even more and I want us to evolve and cultivate more is the all lives matter. Because personally for me, I know deep down in my heart, it doesn't matter what race, what culture, what religion, what ethnicity, whatever. It shouldn't just be one specific race or color that matters. And I am proud of those people who are rallying behind their movement and rallying behind, what they're so passionate about. It's such a fantastic thing to see. But I really wish this could turn into all lives matter, because as we approach 9/11 here in the States, we need to do that. We need to come together as a country, as people that understand that everyone here besides the Native Americans, everyone here was a descendant and was an immigrant at one time or another during your family lineage. Look back on it. I don't care if you're black, I don't care if you're white, I don't care if you're yellow, brown, purple, red, blue, whatever. Your family immigrated at some time to here. So for all those I've come across and people always ask, or I've heard people say you should go back to your country or you need to go back to your country, and about, I'm born here. I'm an American. And this is going to be another video that I'm going to touch upon. People ask me, what am I? What am I? What are you? And they get really disturbed when I say I'm American. I was born here. I'm a West Coast Cali kid, born and raised. I'm an American, first and foremost. But my ancestors, my culture, yes, descends from another country or multiple countries. But get it first, I am a proud American. And I will rep that, red, white, and blue. And I want all of us to understand, hashtag all lives matter. I don't care if whatever race, ethnicity, I don't care. Here's the thing, I don't care if you're a cop or not a cop. I don't care if you are a gangster or not a gangster. I don't care if you're a mobster or what. We all matter. Your brother and sister to your left and right matters. The people, when you step out of your door each day, those people you come in contact with, they matter. The people who serve you or when you go out to eat and they get you food, they matter. We are no better or no worse than the person to our left or right. Remember that. When did we lose our just respect for one another? Where of a sudden we got too good and we start looking down upon the next person. Who the hell gave you that power? If that's you, kiss your own ass and get the hell out of here. Because we don't have time for that. All we have time is to rally, to love, and to produce something where we can live a legacy, a great positive legacy behind people. We all gonna die one day, but it's our legacy that lives on. So, as we approach 9/11, I pray and I hope everybody here in the United States of America rallies together and understand that each and every one of us, all our lives matter. It is important that we take pride and we have passion behind what we believe. But don't hate on another person because of where they came from, what they look like, how they dress, how much money that they make, whatever they drive, how they live, what they eat. Stop looking down upon one another and start uplifting one another. It's just that simple. Alright? So, I bid everybody well. I want everybody to be passionate. I want everybody to start cultivating and seeing what we're all about. But that whole just coming together, rallying that we did back in 9/11, after 9/11 took place in 2001, how the country came together, we need that again. So I hope and I pray that you understand where I'm coming from. It's the intention behind everything. Alright? I also want to say to all the law enforcement people, all the police officers, I know you're getting a lot of hatred, but we thank you for keeping that balance and that order. And not for those who understand the other side where, civilians they're scared. You get pulled over, you don't know if you're going to go home. It's just like a police officer have to do their job. They don't know if they're going to go home, but they're putting their lives on the line. We need to respect one another when it comes to that. I'll give you a little story before I end this video. I had my run-ins when I was younger. I got profiled. I used to get pulled over. I used to, just walking on the streets, blah, blah. I built up this whole hatred towards police officers. Didn't like them. They always treated me like trash. I felt like they treated me like trash. Until I met, and all it took was one police officer to change my mind. And now one of my best friends, my training partner, my coach, was a former police officer, and he's a fantastic gentleman that's opened my mind and opened my eyes to so many different things. So, don't let one bad apple ruin everything about police officers or a certain race or ethnicity or religion or whatever. Don't let just one or two or three bad apples ruin for the whole group. There's great people. Alright? And here's the other thing. If you've never encountered that, if you've never experienced that yourself, where do you get the whole platform of hating something without even experiencing that for yourself? Don't jump on things just to jump on things. I can understand if you support a cause, beautiful. But don't be setting things up and creating some sort of hatred towards someone when you have no foundation towards it. And here's the other thing. For all those people that don't understand when it says Black Lives Matter, it's not a movement from what I believe and what I've seen and what I've read about. It's not a movement to bash on anybody. It's just a movement of pride. It's a movement of passion. It's a movement of cultivating something of awareness. But don't create something or don't jump on it to create hatred towards something. That's not what it's about. Hence why I want to tell you, please evolve that even bigger to all lives matter. Because your life, my life, and the people we surround with, ourselves with, matters. Alright, so please post below. Let's get this rally going. Let's bring this country together and just show that we can grow and evolve to being one. I know I'm fighting against the grain. It's a movement. It's something that my friends think I'm crazy because, they doubt the fact that people will understand, but it takes a crazy person to make something happen, right? So join me on this movement, going against the grain, and really pushing this classic man, gentleman, this movement of bringing everybody together as one, and just being better than we were the day before. So I ask you, post below your thoughts, your comments, and I thank you for the continued support as we reach 5,000 subscribers by the end of this year. Help me, help you, help